Hello, my name is Regina. Welcome to my slide design project. I chose to do it on a company called Tabak. They had an ad for a men's product. This is an ad that was run a few years ago. It did so well that they wanted to freshen and run it again. Let's look at 3 design elements that make this ad work. Let's examine the design. This ad looks like it was completed using Photoshop, InDesign, and Illustrator. Photoshop, I thought, because when you look at it closely, the strands of the hair, both on the top of the head, the side, and the facial hair, are well defined. You can see each strand. I chose Illustrator because that is where you would go to cut out the letters in the words, "You are the original." Also in Illustrator, this is where you would go to stretch out and make the letter taller, to close the space between the lines, and also to cut out that little bottle that was used in the ad. I chose InDesign because that's where you would go to put the ad together so that you have this finished piece that you are currently looking at. Just to give you a little bit about the company or the product, the ad was promoting a popular men's aftershave lotion. It was masculine and appealing. Unmistakable fragrance with a discreet presence. The ad read, "You are the original." Notice the model in the ad looking directly straight ahead as if he is looking at you, the reader. He is talking to you. What kind of typography was used in this ad? It kind of reminded me of the Myrad Pro. I chose that one because that one was wide, plus being able to make it wider with the tools that were available in Illustrator really made a difference. The text rests on the left and right borders, filling the window of the white canvas, allowing you to see the underlying photo. I thought it was a creative use of typography. Let's take a look at the colors. The colors are white, tan, and brown, natural, and impactful. The ad colors mimic the bottle. Colors are naturally rustic, but yet polished. The chosen colors have a great natural contrast that's sharp and pleasing to the eye. A good use of color is critical for a good design. Now, let's look at the new ad, where I combined everything I saw in the old ad to make this new ad work, or at least come close. It reads the same, "You are the original." There is the bottle I cut out and placed, and there is the photo I chose to use for the new ad. The focal point is still the man. Notice she is looking at him, which draws you towards him, leaving him as the focal point. I used Adobe Illustrator and InDesign. The letters were done with Myrad Pro. I stretched the letters up. I closed the space between the lines. I aligned the text on the right side of the border of the canvas, the right side of the canvas. Now let's take a look at the company logo. This is the company logo. I also thought it'd be great to show you the finished ad again with the company logo in it down in the lower corner. And to end up, I wanted to show you both the ads side by side, the finished freshen ad first and the older ad to the right. Advertising and media are part of everybody's everyday life, with or without them realizing it. Each day, we see adverts on the television showing us new lifestyles that look glamorous. We hear adverts on the radio. We see slogans emblazoned on people's clothes and on the sides of buses and billboards and just everywhere. Companies know that they need to make their products appeal to as many niche markets as possible, and they do this by audience segmentation. This is when companies make an advert so that it would appeal to one type of person, and then another advert for the same product, but for a different type of person. I really learned a lot from this class, although some of it I learned a little slower than others. But I must say I did pick up a new skill, and I will continue to practice it. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed my slide design.